Hello. Oh, a jet. Just in time. Right on time. The jets fly. Oh, such a good time. Such a good time. Many blessings to the jets. Gotta love it. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, I am early. That is a fact. Okay, let me do all this mamma jamma. La-di-da. Let's see. I don't know what is happening here. This seems weird again today. Something strange going on. Odd. Odd, odd, odd. Yeah, that's not right. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep it on here and see how this goes. Welcome, welcome. This is like acting a little weird again today, so I'm not really sure. I hope that it does not conk out on me like it has been doing these last couple days, but that's okay. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. I am a little bit earlier today. I thought I was gonna be here at said normal time. However, I actually messed up my calls, so I have a call at that time, and I can't. My little foot on this thing is all off, and I can't be here at that time, so I'm here now. And we are going to actually pack an order today, so you can see like how your order gets presented to you and all of that mamma jamma. So that's going to be an exciting, fun thing to do. But of course, I have to do all of my little admin things for a second. So hang out. Please feel free to share the live. If you can do so, that would be amazing. You guys don't understand how much sharing it really actually helps. So please do that. Hello, Danny. How's it going? We're going to pack an order, bro. It's going to be amazing. All right, so I got to hop over to Meta. You guys know how Meta operates. It does a lot of weird stuff. So just give me a second to contend with that. Because for whatever reason, it just loves to be weird. All right, come see how our orders get packed. Yay. I'm excited to share this with you because I don't think a lot of people have seen our new packaging and all that goes into it. So it's going to be pretty cool. I think to share and just hang out and do, you know what I'm saying? And if you guys have any questions about anything, obviously, as we're going through, please feel free to drop a line, drop a comment, etc. Hey, by the way, I was gonna say, if you missed yesterday's, thank you, Stephanie. It is beautiful. I feel like we've come such a long way in our packaging. It's really exciting, and I can't wait to share it. I was going to say, if you guys missed the live yesterday, we did a really great live about lactic acid and all that entails. And I'm excited to get more into those skin school videos and just really get intricate on the ingredients and helping you guys to understand ingredient education, etc. So that's pretty cool. So if you're interested in that and want to nerd out just like I do, you should go check that out from yesterday. All right. And I feel too, I think there's some stuff. So there's some random, I was thinking, and I don't know, you guys tell me if you like the idea or not, but there's some kind of random things that I have that are just we had them and we sold through them and we just have a couple left, or that kind of thing or whatever. And I was thinking about doing a little ritual rummage sale via online. I don't know if that's something that interests you guys, but if you're interested in that, let me know. Throw it into the comments, whatever, so that I can know what's what. Because I was thinking maybe we could do something like that. I don't know. I have a lot of ideas for the lives, and but I also want your guys' input. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to show up here every day, and I love that tons of people come into the lives and just hang out or whatever. But I also want your input on what you want from these lives, because we can make these lives anything that you guys want them to be. And the more beneficial that they are to you, the better. You know what I'm saying? So so there's that. No, media, not yet. Let's see. But I mean, yeah, I have like a lot of ideas, like I said, about like what we can do, and but I also want them to be fun and exciting for you. So there's that. All right, I think let's see if I can. This like meta thing is like really throwing me off lately. I don't understand like why they've done this the way that they've done this. Like I can no longer change the. I don't know. Hold on, let me try to do it one more time. Yeah, it's really irritating. I don't know what happened, but they like changed the settings and I like can't do what about anything. So it is what it is. We are going to get started with our order packing because I want to show you guys what all it entails and what you get in your stuff. And we're going to do it for an ETHYST Elite, a new ETHYST Elite client. So you're going to see that process too, which is pretty exciting. All right, so first and foremost, we need our box. So you can see, as you can see on this box, if I can move my tiny hand, it says Champagne Apothecary on one side, and it says ETHYST Real Skin Science, Real Results on the other. So automatically, you already know that this is your exciting little box that you're getting, you know. And if you have tiny little hands, even if, whoa, I don't know what happened. It's like I got these tiny hands and it like ruined my voice. Is this even the right way? Yes, this is the right way. Is it? Yeah. Let's clap. Even if you have tiny hands, you can still grab this box, which is exciting. All right. So we're gonna pack our order. I've already put some slight cushioning into the bottom of the box, as you can see here, because we want to protect all of our products. Look, we try to be as sustainable as possible, but we also want to make sure that everything gets to you safely. So by the way, though, here's the cool thing. So these boxes, let's talk about the box for a second. This box in my tiny little hands, the eco-friendly, the ink on these boxes, the black ink, is eco-friendly. So you can see we don't use any colors. We don't do anything like that. But this particular ink is eco-friendly ink. These boxes are eco-friendly boxes. And stuff like this packing stuff is actually stuff that I get from my vendors and I reuse. So instead of just like throwing this out in the trash, I go ahead and just take it and I put it to the side and I have it all organized, and I have like lots of things like, you know, different like bubble wrappers, etc. As you can see, I mean, these hands are small but mighty. So I have all of these things that have been like hanging around for a while, you know, as we're like, we just put them in little sections and then we use all of that stuff. So we reuse that stuff. So that helps with our sustainability efforts, because we want to stay away from all of this stuff as much as possible, but we also need to make sure, like I said, let's check this. Okay. We also need to make sure, like I said, that everything is, you know, as sustainable as it can be. So that's that. So we put a little cushioning in the bottom of the box there. And now I'm going to take all of my products and I'm going to go ahead and put it in this bubble wrapper. And we might have to say goodbye. I don't know. Like, I'm also trying to figure out, like look at this. How cool is it? I could like put stuff in the box, but here's the problem is I want to show you the stuff that's like actually in here, and I don't think I can do it. Let's see if I can do it with these hands. Who thinks I can do it with these tiny hands? Who thinks I can do the entire thing? Yeah, recycling, you know. and in the best way possible, because I mean, recycling, let's be honest, you know, it's not all what they say it is. So instead of throwing stuff out in the trash, we just go ahead and reuse it. Okay. I'm like, let's see if we can pick up these. I don't think we can pick up these bottles with this hand. I'm trying, but it's like, wow, it's very difficult. It's very difficult. But I love that we can do the little like inserts, etc. with the hands. The hands have been fun, but they must go. Okay, I need my tiny little hands back. Now, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you how we pack this order. Now, this order is for a 5-piece ETHYST Elite bundle. And so I am gonna put let me see if I can put the link. I think I could put the link in the chat, and that's what I'm gonna do. In case you're interested on wanting to like look up this specific bundle. So this is the link that I'm putting in the chat now. Just give me 1 second. Is to the 5-piece bundle. Hey, thanks for the repost, Jeremy. Appreciate that. So this is anybody that wants to repost, please do. I mean, the sharing, you guys, like I said yesterday or the day before, I'm not sure. All that stuff, all the sharing and everything is really vital, especially now that we're fully online. So I really appreciate that. All right, so this is the link. I'm going to put the link in here. This is the link to the 5-piece bundle. As you can see, you can choose your delivery. So you can do 1 month, 2 months, or 3 months. So if you're doing that, you just want to choose the option that's best for you. And that's what is in this order is a 5-piece bundle and an additional moisturizer. Now, our moisturizer is on back order. So what I'm going to do, and what I always do, is if anything is on back order, you don't have to wait for your whole order. I'm going to send you your order. I'm just going to send you the back ordered stuff as soon as we get it. So that's like how that works. So right now I'm going to go ahead and send this customer the 4 other items that are in the 5-piece bundle that I'm going to go through with you. And you know, their little gifty and all of that stuff for ETHYST Elite. So you guys will see how ETHYST Elite gets set up, and there's all that. So you can see, I think I put it in there. I did put it in there. I'm going to put it into the threads as well, just in case you guys want to see that. I'm going to put that there, and I'm also going to put it on Facebook. Blah. Good old Facebook. Book of the Face. All right. So I'm going to put this here too in case anybody's over there and wants to. Oh, thank God that was on mute. I almost heard myself and I would have lost it. Okay, and they want to check it out. So we've got our little cushioning in there. Now what I'm going to do next, and we're using our eco-friendly ink and eco-friendly box here. And now what I'm going to do next is use one of these guys. This is like a really cool little envelope. These are what we get our products in. And they are what we ship out products in when we have stuff that needs to be protected, like our serum and our oil and all this stuff, right? So I'm going to go ahead and pack these inside. So these are the 4 items that I'm sending right now is the Clarity Cleanser. We talked a lot about this yesterday with the lactic acid, et cetera, et cetera. That's the cleanser that comes in the 5-piece kit. Then you have your eye serum. So your Visionary Eye Serum comes in the 5-piece. The 5-piece kit is a slamming deal. It's like you get your moisturizer, your face serum, your eye serum, your oil, your cleanser, crazy for $179. It's like, it's such a great deal. So you get the eye serum, you get the face serum, the Transcendence Vitamin C serum, and you also get the ETHYST Holy Grail. So I'm going to go ahead and pack them in our reusable little bag here that we keep from our vendors and then reuse so that we're not causing more waste and more trash on the planet, because that is important to me, is to, you know, do what we can. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we have all the answers, but I think that there are things that we can all do personally to be more sustainable, and especially running a business, This is one of them. So again, your little comfy, cozy cushion at the bottom is reused, and so is this bag here. And then, so I'm putting in the, I'm going to go ahead and put, I like to separate these guys, the glass bottles. And so I'm going to put those 4 in here. Now, I owe this customer a moisturizer because the moisturizer also comes in the 5-piece kit. Plus, they bought another moisturizer. So as soon as those moisturizers come in within the next like couple weeks, I cannot wait. I'm so excited. They're the new ones. As soon as they come in, I'm going to go ahead and send those to her. So, and you don't have to worry about that. You know, when you put something on back order, we have everything like all in our system, and we know like what is what, and we will make sure that that is all set and sent out to you promptly as soon as we get it. So I'm going to go ahead and just seal this up a little bit to make sure that it is all set. Oh, you guys can hear the ASMR of the bag. I'm going to go ahead and do this Mama Jamma so that it's like nice and packed. What up, Blaze? Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We're just packing an order. You know, we are packing a new ETHYST Elite order. And this one, like I said, it's like we owe 2 moisturizers because they also bought an additional moisturizer. People love their moisturizer. But we are on back order for those. So we are just putting what we got in here already, getting out what we can to the customer right now. And then we will make sure to go back and do that. So I'm going to go ahead and place that guy on the cushion that we've already set up in here. And you can see that fits like perfectly in there. So that's all cushioned and good to go. And then, actually, I'm going to put it this way because there's a little additional cushioning on that end. I like to make sure things are good to go. Okay, and then what else you get in your order? First of all, this is like I said, this is a customer that we had. Sorry, I'm blaming it on the tiny hands. Steven, everybody needs moisturizing. Everybody needs it. You need to get it. So this is a customer that's been a customer, but finally made the smart decision of going ETHYST Elite. When you go ETHYST Elite, you get 33% off all the products that you're already using. They are delivered to your door on a schedule that works for you. So either 1 month, 2 months, or 3 months. And you get like a little gift in every order. You get like VIP access to new launches, information, etc. Before everybody else. You get like exclusive discounts. I actually have a lot of stuff coming for ETHYST Elite specifically as well now that we're going fully online. Hold on. I don't know. It's pollen, dude. The pollen is killing me. I've been taking my beekeeper cider like crazy lately. It's been helping a lot because I'm like literally can't breathe half the time. So you get a lot of stuff. So this is a customer. So I'm putting a couple things into the box with their stuff. I am going to give them this. This is like a really fun, cool insert that tells you a little bit about ETHYST and like what's going on with it. It also has a link for a review. And then this here is a little bit about Champagne Apothecary and what goes on with it. Same thing here with like the QR code. So this is a, my God, I'm sorry, you guys. Hold on. Wow. Okay. Sorry. It's probably not the last time I'm going to need to do that. That's okay. So I'm going to put this little insert in here for them. And then this is a new ETHYST Elite customer. So they get a new ETHYST Elite kind of one pager on like all the things that it comes with, etc. Like all the perks that you get. They get in every order, you get a small self-care gift for free. So I'm sending them a little self-care gift. So that goes into the box as well. And every time it's different. It's not the same all the time. So just know that. Sorry. So just know that. You get a little like different self-care gift all the time. I always write like a little, like we always write, I don't know, it's not always me. Sometimes it's other people that are packing, but you get like a little note about like what's what, or specifically like going on in there. And so this is like our little note card, super cute. And then I am going to put some additional, I didn't bring it over here, but I'm going to put some additional packing inside of this, and then make sure that it's like all nice and taut and everything is good. And then once that is done, I'm going to go ahead and lay our tissue paper over the top, and that kind of goes into the box like this and just covers the box, like covers all your little goodies. And then depending on what you order, like this is an ETHYST order, lots of ASMR here. So then depending on what you order, so that goes kind of like that, and it'll be a little bit higher because I'm going to put some packing stuff in there to make sure that it's all good to go. But depending on what you order, then I go ahead and I put an appropriate adjacent sticker. So now it's like you open up the box and there you go. There's your ETHYST order. And then once that's all set, I will go ahead and close this off. And the other thing I got to throw in here is the packing slip as well, but I didn't think you guys needed to see that. Yeah, the packing peanuts, Steven. Oh, such a good old joke. I did send Tull one specific packing peanut in his last order before the Appalachian Trail. It was a fun time. I'm wondering if he still has it or if he left it behind. He's a bastard if he left it behind. So this is basically the way that your order would show up, and you know that it's from me, and then you get to open it, and it looks beautiful like this, and all your goodies are inside, and they're all protected. So that's what our packing process looks like. And I thought that would be exciting to share with you. So, and I think it obviously is, because we have over 100 people here watching what's going on with the packing from today. Like I said, I dropped the link to the 5-piece bundle that this client ordered. And then, and then they ordered an additional moisturizer as well. So I'm sending you 2 moisturizers as soon as they come in. I swear to goodness, we've got a lot of people on the list. And I really appreciate everybody's patience. You are going to love the new moisturizer. So it is going to be completely worth the wait. But yeah, it's, so that's that. I mean, with packing, and that's all what was in the order. We still have the code going on for 15% off until Sunday, the 15th. And that code is thank you 15. So it's pretty, it's pretty easy to remember 15, 15, 15. And you can use that for anything on the website that is a one-time purchase. And so that's any if you want to pre-order a moisturizer, you can get 15% off. If you want to order a cleanser, you can get 15% off. If you want to order coffee, you can get 15% off. Doesn't matter. I'm really excited about like what we're going to do in terms of inventory and how we're going to change things around a little bit. You guys are going to see some changes with like scents and offerings, et cetera, et cetera. And I would love to hear your feedback on like what you want to make sure, what do you not want to go away? We obviously have tons of data on like what we do really well with and what people love, but we'd love to hear from you, or if there's something that you think that we should bring in. We would love to hear that as well. Feel free to drop a comment, send us like a DM, whatever. And also, like, again, about the lives, like, throw your ideas out. Give me the ideas for all the lives. Like I said, I was thinking about doing like the ritual rummage sale, just for all the like rando things that we have, and kind of just like dropping them, like you can claim them on site and, and get them for like a really good price or whatever. I think I'll probably do something like that. So yeah, I don't know, but I want the lives to be I want them to be really cool for you and for you to like enjoy all of them. I know that people are, obviously you guys show up every single day. Right now we have 116 people in here hanging out. So I know that they are on some level, you guys are like loving what we've been doing together, but I'd like to make it even better. And this is not for me to just like come on here and do this. This is like for me to provide you with information and wisdom and knowledge on like all the stuff that I've been, you know, learning and studying, etc., for like nearly 12 years. So I would love to share whatever it is that you guys are looking for in terms of information, herbal information, skin information, whatever. So let me know like what your thoughts are. These lives can get way better. They're already really good, and I love that like everybody comes to hang out, but they can get way better if the interaction gets a lot higher. And like if we come together and figure out like what it is that we want to do and what is the most beneficial for you, it's going to be the best thing that it could possibly be. So don't feel afraid to share your ideas. I would love to hear like what you're interested in and want to hear more about, like I said. So that would be amazing if you would do that. All right. Well, with that, I'm really sad that hold on. I'm really sad that I threw my tiny hands. Oh, they didn't do anything to me. Well, actually they did. They weren't allowing me to do what I needed to do. And I gotta find like a better way to like mess with these too. I just posted up another stupid little video on TikTok today with these hands. All right, well, that was it. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate you. Doing a little golf clap for everybody that came to the live today, all 126 of you currently here. But I got to get on other calls. I thought I actually, like I said, I thought I had back calls this morning, and I did, except for that I had a gap, and then I had a call at 11:30. So I was like, oh no, I need to get on live now so that I don't do that later. Can I recommend a skin product against sweating? Can you tell me in terms of like, are you just looking for like a deodorant, or help me understand that more? Hot takes. Look at, we packed an order and I was able to grab it with my tiny little hands. So there's that. How about that? How about them apples? I bet you guys didn't think I'd be able to do it, but I did. Ha! Ha! Yeah. If you're looking for something for deodorant, lime essential oil on its own works fantastic and does a great job of keeping odors at bay. Actually, anything citrus will. And also, we have a deodorant called Oh So Clean, and it is all toxin free. It has no nasty chemicals in it, and it has all kinds of great essential oils in there to help with deodorizing. So if that is something you're looking at, then or looking for in terms of sweating, then there you go. If you're looking at if you're talking about, you know, something in terms of like facial sweating, you more so like want to make sure that you're, you know, obviously your skin is hydrated and that your oil systems are regulating well. Those two things in terms of kind of combating some of that stuff would be helpful. And summer my face sweats so much. Yeah. So do more for like regulating your oil system, regulating your hydration, and you should see like a bit of a decrease in that. Also drinking a lot of water. Any of that stuff can be really helpful in terms of regulating that. And if you, the toner, like you could use something like the toner, the awakening toner, because it has a lot of those citrus, some of those like there's some citrus extracts, there's some different like other like essential oil extracts that would probably help. And also there is lots of hydration. Couldn't think of the thought process. Sorry about that. What do you recommend for a man who has non-plastic hands, but still wants that smooth G.I. Joe feel? For hands, hot takes, you want to use the healing cream that we have on our website. The healing cream is a glycerin-based moisturizer. It is fantastic for hands, tiny or otherwise, and feet. And it does a great job of like keeping all of that hydration kind of, glycerin is a humectant, so it pulls in any hydration that you have. And then it also has great hydrating factors, which helps to give more hydration to the skin. You're welcome, no problem. So that would be something that you could use for your hands for sure. Although lately I've been like putting all kinds of, well, and also the body butter works great. I've been using that. I've been using Holy Grail facial oil over my body butter and over my moisturizers. That always works great because that's like an occlusive that helps to keep all the hydration in. So yeah. And actually, I would like love if we did more of this kind of stuff, like where there is questions. Actually, here's a thought. I was thinking about putting together like almost like it's like a hotline type thing. You wouldn't call in. I don't want that. That's like a whole thing that I can't be dealing with right now. But I was thinking like you could, text in, or you could like DM in your questions before like we do a question segment. And that might be helpful. I feel like sometimes people feel weird about like putting them in the comments, and thank you to everybody who's not, because it really actually does facilitate conversation, and it helps me to like help you guys. But I know sometimes people are kind of sheepish and shy about like wanting to do that. So I was thinking about maybe doing some kind of like text hotline or like DM like question thing before we do that, so that you can do that. So if that's also an idea that you're interested in, at least send me the feedback. So that's really all I'm asking you guys, is to send me feedback. Send me feedback about what it is that you want to do. Okay. Okay. Or look, these tiny hands might get a little choppy. I've heard soaking your hands in Mountain Dew helps. Please don't do that. Jesus. Please don't do anything that you find on TikTok, okay? Or anywhere else on the internet, because it is a shit show out there. Aside from right here, okay? Okay. Let's make a pact. No. All right. I seriously got to go because I have another call. I seriously got to go now because I have another call. But keep hitting me up with those suggestions. Keep hitting me up with those questions. I'm happy to help. Take 15% off of your order online at champagneapothecary.com using code THANKYOU15. That is only until Sunday, okay? Sign up for ETHYST Elite if you haven't already. You're going to want to do that. It's a good time. And hopefully you were excited about being able to see our packaging offerings today. So there's that. Thank you to all 145 of you hanging out with me right now. Thank you to anybody looking in on the replay or watching it on YouTube, etc., etc. I super appreciate y'all. And I will be back here tomorrow at 11:30. Tomorrow, I know I'm going to be here at 11:30. I already checked my calendar. I already made sure my calls are prior to that time, and I will be here then. Probably not with these tiny hands, although I know that you super love them. Okay, let's see if I can end the stream with my tiny hands. Let's see. I don't think so. I'm going to go ahead and just do that now. Okay, bye.